Hey, welcome back. My name is Matthew. We're playing some Hearthstone.
Valera versus Throw.
For Doomhammer.
Watch your back.
We're playing some Wild. We're playing a interesting deck, Mill Rogue, with the zoth package. Now I'm not sure what this shaman is going to be. We're going to have to mulligan in case it is aggro, of course, but it could be a control shaman. Okay, the most important combo possible. We do need this to be able to cycle quickly, that way we can get the cards we need. Of course, against aggro, this hurts us a little bit, but it still helps as well. Okay, unite the Murlocs. Well, I have no idea how this matchup is going to go. The Doomsayer will definitely help, though. We have a pretty good hand. I might want to coin out the Fan of Knives just to slow this down. Then again, the Doomsayer is probably better. It saves the coin, and we can Fan of Knives next time we get a good opportunity. If we play the Doomsayer and he has a Ward Leader, he will be able to clear it, and that would be pretty bad for us. So maybe we just dagger up, take down the 2-1. It also sets up to kill the War Leader for 0 mana, because we can backstab and dagger to kill it. Okay, well, it looks like he's going to be giving us some cards. I think here we just want to put down the Doomsayer. We can kill that Doomsayer. It's a little bit hard for him to kill it. And he still needs 7 Murlocs to complete his quest. I don't think we're too worried about that anyways.
Here we go.
Now, we're doing that for sure. The question is whether or not we coin out the dagger. I don't think we do, because next turn we want to coin out the Sludge Belcher, so we're just going to do that. We have already wasted 2 mana this game, so it's possible that we could have played a bit differently and had a little bit more efficiency, but I think this is working out fine. We're slowing him down. We've got plenty of cards. That heal bot is going to be very nice. It's entirely possible that we'll want to bounce the heal bot more than we want to bounce the Cold Light Oracles, since this is a heavily aggressive deck that we're up against. Alright, that seemed like a really bad play on his part, but he's just trying to get his Mega Fin as fast as he can. That does tell us quite a bit, though. Means that his hand is not very good, and he feels like he has to sacrifice the War Leader in order to gain enough tempo. I don't see a way to keep the Belcher alive without using resources that we should be keeping. Okay, we could Azure Drake, backstab, prep Fan of Knives. That does keep the Belcher alive.
Choose soon.
It also cycles our cards, so I think it's actually worth it. Although, maybe not. I want to keep the Fan of Knives, I think. So, we're just gonna go for the backstab and the trade. Well, we'll push the damage. We don't really get punished by a second war leader because this still has 3 attacks, so there's not a whole lot this Murloc Tiny Fin can do. We just get an extra 3 damage here. Okay, if he doesn't have a health buff, then our Fan of Knives clears, so we're absolutely willing to do that. Okay, and Death Lord. We could get our dagger up, but I would much rather get a Death Lord out, so we can start pumping up our zoth. Right now, our zoth only brings back 1 Sludge Belcher. When this dies, it's starting to become worth it to play it, and we got the Shadow Step for it. Okay, that's an interesting card. Neptulon does give him a little bit of refill before he gets his Mega Fin out, so that's pretty cool. We're not going to worry about milling unless things get a little bit crazy. I don't think he's going to run any AoE at all, so it might be safe to develop the Antique heal bot so that we can vanish on the next turn when he develops a whole bunch of Murlocs. And we do have 2 of them as well, so it's a little bit safe to do that. By pushing the damage here instead of clearing, we're going to force him to actually deal with stuff. And since we have a Vanish to deal with a board that he ever makes, I think that we're totally fine doing this. It's difficult for him to get through our taunt. Alright, he has united the Murlocs, so Mega Fin will come out at some point, but he obviously wants to clear his hand first so he gets some good value. Bit of mis-sequencing, this should have come out first. Alright. These just have less attack than they would have otherwise. Alright, so we don't have any way to do the extra 4 damage, but we can just push and then prep Vanish. That does mean that we're going to get 3 cards in our hand and spend 2, so we won't overdraw. So it seems pretty reasonable. I think we just play... I think we just play the Death Lord and Dagger up. The bad part about playing this is that we're not setting up lethal unless we draw into one of our Eviscerates, but we have lots of card draw going for us next turn, so that's pretty likely to happen. Alright, he learned. He's playing these first now, so that's good. Alright, so we need 1 damage. And we do have a prep, so we can spend all of our mana digging for our Eviscerates. See, so if we play this, we're drawing 4 cards, but we only have space for 2, so we'd want to play, so we could do the prep for sure to clear a spot. We want to do 1 more card, so I guess that would be that. That would be all 9 of our mana, and we'd be able to play 1 if we drew it. So this is a little bit weird, but has a very high chance of winning the game, so we're going to do it. There's the Eviscerate.
Choose soon.
Okay, don't want to mess this up. There we go. Eviscerate done. Good game, well played, Mighty Boosh. You have a little bit to learn, but you're doing good. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.